Hello, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle, Vancouver by Night, New Blood, that too. As a warning, this is a mature game and explores some dark and troubling themes. These may include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, drug use, and many others. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will always be available on YouTube after the game, so you can come back to an episode if and when you feel ready. And also, they will also be on Spotify, so you can check them out, their audio versions. Thank you to our sponsor, Mikhail Artoria of Artoria Designs, who creates these beautiful dice boxes. You can visit him on Instagram, and I will have the link in the chat. And there's like an inlay here. You can roll the dice on it, which I haven't done in a while. I should start doing that again. Illuminagents is a comedy web series that weaves real conspiracy theories into its sci-fi short-form episodes. It's shot in Toronto. This indie production will leave you laughing and questioning reality at the same time. You can watch season 1, which includes the musical finale episode, for free on Sika.tv. Orc Style is an adults only fantasy fetish fashion brand for all of you orc loving monster huggers out there. Orc Style shirts, underwear, and accessories are sure to drop your intelligence and increase your confidence by 10 points. They've also just released their Chompers Orc Tusks. Chompers are perfect for cosplay, roleplay, and streaming. Orc Style's expert tusk enchanters infuse the spirits of great orcs, ogres, trolls, goblins, and into magical tusks that will transform the common human into a fierce monster. Martlet Games is a collective of DTRPG veterans ready to work for you. From tabletop RPG development to actual play production, they have contributed to various Storyteller Vault titles and sponsor channels like us to keep the World of Darkness a haven for those with stories to tell. You can visit their link in the chat over there, and they can to explore their world, and they can help you create yours. And Demiplane. Demiplane is amazing. I've got a list up here. I've got the powers all available to me, everything that has been released so far. So if somebody uses a special power that they have spent their XP on, I can look it up super easily. All the game rules are here. I've got everybody's character sheets open, and with the exception of, maybe one or two that I don't have open yet, I have to open those. I'm sorry. I'm totally prepared. I'm a professional. So, having said all of that, it's time to introduce the vampires. So, we're going to do the regular order. We're going to start up here with Michaela.
Hi, I am Michaela, otherwise known as Violetta Tremblay. I will be playing a Nicemitsi who has been dragged for filth and been admonished and wrongfully accused by her coterie mates. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that what happened?
Yes, it is what happened.
Okay, just making sure. It's the.
Join our Patreon to see what these people say to me.
I'm I'm not saying that the world of darkness itself revolves around the trope of the unreliable narrator. I'm just strongly implying
What?
it.
Mm,
I'm just implying. Yeah. Monica.
Hi, I'm Monica, and I'm playing your lovely, innocent, fantastic, non-violent, and non-confrontational at all, and non-trauma dumping Toreador extraordinaire, Sophia Delacour.
The theme for this particular game, which is episode 4, is the unreliable narrator, apparently. Nobody told me. Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna, and I'm going to be playing Antonia for you today, who is your lovable, non-violence, happy-go-lucky, Tremere-loving venture.
Chris.
Hello, I am Chris. I'm playing Key, aka the moral compass of the group, aka would never harm a fly, aka has never hurt anyone, aka Violetta's BFF. So it's always a fun time.
I mean, that's less unreliable narrator and more what Key actually really wants to happen. And last but certainly not least, Alan.
Hello, my name is Alan, and I will be playing the old man, the coteries friendly neighborhood fixer, cleaner, get shit done kind of guy who definitely knows his way around the city underground and is definitely not itching to kill someone.
Dear
Not
viewer,
not even a particular someone, just anyone. He's not itching to kill anyone.
Can we kill
dear
Sophia?
viewer,
That's not his style.
one of these was accurate. The others were, let's just say, little add on to what their characters actually were. I'm kidding. They were all pretty accurate. So when last we saw the vampires that you see on your screen or are listening to on Spotify, they were all kind of going in various directions. It was kind of like a everyone split up shopping episode where everybody was kind of dealing with their own stuff, talking with each other, talking with other NPCs. You can see that on the previous episodes if you're on YouTube. But one of the takeaways that happened that was interesting that we left off last episode almost exactly on was Sophia getting a text from Brayden about meeting up the next evening to explain some things. And this, we're going to start off on a new night. So I'm going to get rouse checks from everyone.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to me. I'm just grabbing my light here just in case. How's everybody's rouse checks going? A thumbs down from Antonia, a thumbs up from Sophia, thumbs up from the old man, thumbs up from Violetta, and a thumbs down from Key. Okay, you know what they say, 2 out of 5 ain't bad. Or is that 3 out of 5 ain't bad? I don't do fractions. So, Antonia, you roll out of bed. You hear in the back of your mind, Antonia,
Yes.
you need to eat. I keep telling you need to eat.
I know. I know I need to eat. I will eat. Don't worry.
Eat.
I'll find somebody. I'll find some good food. And I will eat it all. I will
All
clean
of
my
it?
plate. All of it. I will clean my plate.
That's the last you hear about that, because if you agree with the beast, chances are the beast will minorly leave you alone at the lower levels of the hunger scale. Key, did you sleep at your haven this particular evening, or did you?
Yes,
Okay,
I believe so.
so you roll out of bed. You hear Key.
I feel like Key was putting the blood on their face that they do every like morning, and then like just a little bit dropped down in their mouth as they heard that. Is it time?
Yes.
Good.
Excellent. And that's where the beast conversations end. What? Everybody's so agreeable with their beast. So, will the coterie be meeting at the Dark Star this evening?
Did the old man and Key have something to do? Because if not, then yes.
I don't know. Did you? Because
I'm
at the
try-
end, you had the conversation with. You were talking with Christoph, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I know that we need to tell the rest of the coterie that the underground is turning into some super Mario ass secret tunnels.
Why did I just
Fully
like
just
imagine
like
Pac-Man sounds?
yeah. Yeah. Um, I know we need to tell them that, but I can't recall if there was anything else we needed to convey.
There
I know that
was a hint of someone that was named.
I'm trying
That
to recall if
was
yes, it was
looking into your party that's coming up, from what I understand. And
yeah, who was that again?
that name minorly escapes me at the moment. I am looking it up now. Nope, not that one. That's Bruja. That's those. It's this thing over here. I will find that. Give me 1 sec. But everyone else, are you meeting at the Dark Star?
Did Brayden specify whether Sophia should go alone?
Brayden did not specify whether you should go alone.
Sophia would have texted back and asked alone or ...
You would have gotten back if you prefer.
Okay, so then on this particular night, I am going to message the group chat
Ooh.
and say, cheerio, chums. It looks like Brayden has some information for us if we would like to converge and head down that way.
So, the text of the group chat. What is everyone's or did you finish the text?
I put a smiley heart face.
What is everyone's response to that?
He would text back, does Brayden have food?
Probably. With drops of blood emojis next to it.
I'm not answering this shit. This is the feds. This is how the feds get.
Antonia, I think, was trying to get in contact with Marcus, who Esther had said would be able to get Antonia in contact with the Primogen of the Tremere for security stuff.
Yes.
So would Antonia have been able to set up a meeting with Marcus? Because that's going to play into whether or not she's going to join Sophia.
You would have gotten back a response saying that, like, on this particular evening, because you sent one the previous evening, but you didn't get a response back until this evening saying 2 days, and then like an address, which is in Yale Town, and you would definitely recognize it as the building that has the gargoyles on it.
Okay, good to know. So Antonia, in that case, will text back to Sophia saying, "Sure, sounds good."
Was everyone meeting at the Dark Star first, or are you going to? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, most of you, 3 out of 5, weren't all that hungry. So, is anyone stopping off for a bite to eat first, or are you all just heading on over to the Dark Star? As there are refreshments, if I recall correctly.
There
I
are
will go to
refreshments.
Yeah, but not the kind I like.
Yeah,
this
same.
because you're filthy. You're a fucking animal. I. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was.
That was your indoor voice getting loud.
My
Those
inner
drinks can't
monologue
run
is.
away, so
Yeah.
If I can, I would like to set up a meeting with Giovanni that I know works in the prosecutor's office.
Are you texting, calling, going over in
The
person?
call.
Okay.
I want. Ooh, that's great. I go over there in person. I'm that type of bitch that shows up at your job.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you know that the prosecutor's office is, let's just say it's kind of a frazzled state. Like there's like stacks of paper, there's filing cabinets with stuff stacked on top of it. It's like a busy office basically. That's because in the world of darkness, it's there's definitely a lot more prosecutions that happen, and there's also a lot more defenses that get through the cracks somehow. I don't know how that happens.
Strange. Strange how that happens.
What? Yeah, so you wander in. It's easy enough to figure out to find the contact that you have, and they are at their desk. Like there's easily like 3 to 5 different files open. There's like the in thing that's stacked up with different pieces of paper that are sticking out at random. So you're going over to their desk.
Yes, I am. I am click clacking over, and I'm just gonna lay a nice hand on top of one of their work files
Ugh.
and lean over. Good evening.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Hmm.
You know, I almost forgot you from when you lost that case a few years ago. It's glad to see that they let people have third and fourth chances at things.
Well, you should probably know this better than most anybody that there's a connection, let's say.
Really?
Yeah.
So, so about that connection, you have time to talk?
Bit of time. Gotta be in court in about 20 minutes or so.
Good. Well, I'm going to make time for you so you can heavily consider this before you go in there and defend some dumbass that got themselves shot. Okay?
Right.
You're going to make. So, I'm going to make this really straightforward. Your family is fucking up. And the funny thing about that is that I know. Wait, question for the storyteller before
Okay.
I go ahead and be a bitch.
Before
Question
you
for the
go into
storyteller. Question for the storyteller before I be the bitch. Would my occult or politics be high enough to where I know about the promise of 1528?
what is your occult or Yeah, what is your intelligence and occult rating? Like, what's the number of dice that you would roll?
It would be 3 dice. My politics has 2 dice.
No.
Mm.
I'm gonna say no on that
Mm.
one.
What is the
Mm.
promise of 1528?
Don't worry
Uh,
about it. Shut up.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry.
for
I'm sorry. Sorry. My intelligence and politics aren't high enough either. That's fine.
for everyone playing the home game, that's the deal that the Giovanni clan as a whole made with the Camarilla to stay out of Camarilla politics. In varying degrees, they do or do not abide by that particular thing. But that will be disappearing soon, from what I hear of that particular
It is in like
contract.
4 years. In like 4 years.
So, proceed.
Got this. I can still do this. I can still do this. You think you're slick? Okay. So, I'm going to be quite frank with you. I know that you don't like people messing with your things. I know you don't like, and you know from my history, I don't like people messing in mine. However, the reason why I'm here right now is because your people have messed with my stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea, or do I need to enlighten you?
I think I can probably figure it out.
You can, that's great. So let me tell you something. The next time you try and get some meager work done, maybe don't send the guy that just got fucking. I'm whispering. Uh, maybe don't send the guy that just got embraced yesterday to do something, okay?
Do you want me to pass
Because
along anything to?
oh yes, I do. So, and I'm gonna go into my pocket, pull out one of the little pills. Do you have any knowledge of what this is?
He takes it from you and he like looks it over, flips it over a couple of times, sees like the coffin on the back, and he's like, "No."
May I do insight on that shit? Fuck that.
You certainly can. That would be wits and insight on that one.
Can I use
So I
my
don't know, boss. I never seen that ever.
What are you talking about?
may I use my spec on that, which is motivations?
I would say no, because he doesn't really have the motivation on this to lie to you.
May I search?
If you want.
I would like to, yes.
Excellent.
Thank you.
And I just put the thing away. Now I gotta drag it out. Flash
You
a red
want
light
me
on
to
my
lose. You want me
flash a red light on myself. Yell at my
one.
Kyla for a bit, whatever.
4 successes on crit.
How did the rouse check go?
I succeeded, thank you.
Damn it. Light turns off. All right.
I must
So
have amnesia because I'm him.
you sort of can, like, he's hiding something, but with the crit, you can definitely figure out that it's not the thing that you think it is. Like, it's not the thing that you're searching for. That'd be like, that he's kind of hiding something. Like, it's, as a lawyer, you've been through this like any number of 1,000 times. This is somebody who is trying to hide something from you about a case that they're working on, not something that they have any like personal connection with.
I have an idea. May I roll my intimidation and manipulation, please?
Yes,
Can I use my spec in coercion?
that one, yeah, that would work.
Yay!
He's gonna resist, obviously.
No.
Yay!
How
No.
dare you? How dare
Yay!
you?
Boo.
I have 6.
Yeah, that's more than my 4. How are you intimidating this particular individual?
I'm going to lean forward very calmly. I'm going to, and I don't have the nails on now because I'm lazy, but I'm going to, these, I have these really sharp nails. And I just go ahead, I reach out and hold his hands, kind of not sinking my nails into his hands, but like digging them in. Let me tell you something. The name Giovanni is really specific. So specific, in fact, that it's almost funny that I came across your family member that's now deceased and another one of your little buddies in the lockup that didn't have a fucking lawyer. So, what's gonna happen when I go not only to the Camarilla, but also I go to the media and to your boss and to the provincial and to your provincial higher ups? And maybe even to the news if I think about it, that one of the golden boys within the prosecutor's office was cutting back deals to get his fucking family off.
What do you want?
I just want to know the truth. It's that simple.
About what?
Well, let's see, by the fact that you're a shitty fucking liar, you're hiding something from me. I don't care if a fucking light bulb went out in your fucking necrophilic fuck mansion. I want to know what happened. Tell me now, or else I leave and you just might not have a job in a few hours.
Tell you about what? What do you want to know?
Tell me about this and what are the Giovanni's plans within this city now?
I don't know about that. Like that's
Yes, you
I've,
do.
I've been
Yes, you do.
defending I've been defending
Murder!
some people.
Sir.
I've been defending some people who like are involved in this. I don't know if it's connected with
Really?
the family. Do
Really?
you want me to I can
Really?
find out for you if
Yes.
you want.
Yes, I would. I would. That would be really nice of you.
And with that crit earlier, that's definitely you can definitely tell this is the truth that's coming out. Yeah, I can
I
find
want
out.
all their
A usual place, I'll just send it over to your office.
yes, to my office. And if anyone else, if I see any one of you or your little friends or your little fuckface family in my office and not just dropping it off in the Dropbox, I'm going to come back here before I go up to the fucking news station. I'm going to let everyone fucking know that you're helping your family get off.
All right, I'll send over the information.
Okay. I'm going to gingerly put my hand on the side of his face and pat it slightly. Was that so hard?
He is not okay with that, but that's fine. He's a vampire. It's fine. He'll get over it.
Have a nice night.
And you're going to leave from there?
Yes, I am. I'm going to head to the Dark Star. I have done my bitchiness for the night. I have met my
I
quota. Anything I do after this, it's extra.
did anyone else hear her heels in their head when she walked away? Like the did anyone else hear that? Ugh.
So over to the Dark Star. Antonia, what's going on at the Dark Star tonight?
The Dark Star just has a lineup of DJs. It's a it's a more dancey night. Um, the DJs are they are mostly Toreador DJs. So it's very dancey.
Yeah. There's there's mashups and mixes that you didn't think would work, like The Cure and Sixpence None the Richer. Like, just, somehow it's working, but you're not sure how. And you're up in the VVIP, I'm assuming.
Yep. I think Antonia would have talked somebody into joining her there and would have probably taken a little bit of a drink to quench that hunger.
Okay, so you go down by one hunger on that one.
Yeah, this would have been one of those, there's regularly people that hang out, and given that she's got the scene queen thing, she would have just, invited them over for a talk about music or whatever, and, lamp down.
All right. So everyone else would be probably arriving around the same time ish, except for Violetta. Violetta had something to do first. Somebody to go pay a visit to. I don't know what's going on there, but we just saw that scene. So, what is everyone else doing for the?
Sophia is waltzing into the Dark Star, taking a pause in the middle of the dance floor and giving a nod to the choice of music tonight.
Is Sophia using any, let's say, persuasion stuff to get to do the Toreador thing? Have everybody look at Sophia like awe, for example.
Definitely.
All right.
As she kind of nods to the DJs tonight, she takes the moment to revel and just feels like being a little extra
Okay. Awe,
and ensues with awe.
according to Demiplane, is a manipulation plus presence roll, which would be okay. There we go. There's no resistant thing to this, I don't think. Wait, hold on. Let me just click on that.
There 4 successes, 1 loss on the hunger die.
So long as you have successes, the hunger die doesn't really matter unless it's a
Okay.
crit.
Then just 4 successes.
There's Antonia, you would see this from your perch up in the VVIP. There's a lot of attention being paid to the center of the dance floor. It's almost exactly the center of the dance floor. It's kind of weird that way. Like, Sophia kind of made sure that it was that the 4 points of the dance floor could all kind of converge and look at Sophia on the dance floor.
Antonia kind of stands up from her seat, takes a napkin, kind of wipes her mouth, looks out over the ceiling or over the railing, like steps up, looks over the railing, sees Sophia, rolls her eyes, and goes and sits back down.
Key and the old man, you would be arriving soon. What would either of you be doing?
I would be arriving through like the underground basement door, unless otherwise queued to go elsewhere. But I haven't received any texts or calls, so
Not as of yet, no.
no. Then I just head on up. On my way through the underground, I do kind of like take note of any like unfamiliar halls that might be there that I wasn't expecting along the way.
Surprisingly, considering the information you just got, there isn't anything. There doesn't seem to be any changes along your route. But then you were also the one Nosferatu Christoph told you that would depend upon how far you would be going. Like the longer of a distance in the sewers that you would have, the more chance that there would be of anything kind of not going or coming to where it is that you're supposed to be going. But yeah, you live fairly close to the Dark Star, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And it's just sort of like everything seems okay. Like you're definitely looking out for any like hallways that have
I got
popped up.
the
Yeah. The flashlight and the
yeah. Oh no, honey, I got these peepers.
the peepers.
These the weird, eerie, just like But yeah, and then I arrive. No one or nothing jumps out at me, and so I just head on up.
Key.
Ooh,
Oh,
actually, I do have a thing.
okay.
The other night, I did text my um my familiar Frank
Yep.
to help me deal with my hunger because my hunger's at 3. But
Yeah, you
interestingly, he didn't arrive, and I want to follow up with him about that.
yeah, it would have been after the previous episode that
Okay.
you would have been dropped down to like here's another question. Would you have eaten the entire snack?
Yeah. I'm at a hunger 3, right?
Yeah.
Right, but eating the whole thing does something to my what's that word? How do you say let the
Humanity rating?
yeah, that's the one. Oh wink. Um my humanity's already what is that? High? No, that's low.
Guys, this was really the Sabat game all along.
For everybody playing the home game, your humanity rating is currently 7, which is average right now.
Oh, so I'm the only asshole here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it.
Right. I feel like I did something. Well, one or two of us did something a while ago that did affect my humanity.
You actually succeeded in that role, if I recall correctly.
Okay. All right, because I have 3 humanity and none of them have been checked off, so I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, you have 3 empty boxes on the humanity. Yeah.
Then I won't eat the whole snack.
Okay. Just are you gonna take like 2 points, basically? Just enough to get you back down to 1? Okay.
Yeah.
They are kind of messed up. That
Sorry.
particular person.
Sorry, I ate too fast.
Fortunately, vampires do not get the hiccups.
Challenge accepted. I guess we would need a working diaphragm in order to make the hiccups happen. So yeah, you're right. Word. Yeah, and I will do my due diligence to dispose of the remainder. I'll say.
Okay, that's still gonna get you a humanity stain though, because you did kill
What?
somebody.
Well, yeah, it's my job.
I'm just saying, it's a humanity stain. That's
Okay.
one of the ticks of the 3.
Okay, then yes.
As opposed to 2, if you like just drain, dry, kill somebody.
All right, so I take off 1 humanity.
Yeah. We'll do that roll later. Key.
Key has traversed the underground often enough with the old man, right? Like,
Yeah, I would
I'm
say
not saying
so.
he's any expert, but I feel like he would know at least a general way, like, to get to the Dark Star via the sewers?
Yes. I'm going to make you roll for that, but yes.
That's fine. He would like to do that just in case there's anybody there that could use some help.
You mean in the sewers that could use some help?
Yeah, like
Okay.
maybe I don't know. I don't know why they're down there. Maybe they're lost.
Okay. I'm going to get a roll from Key. Let's see. Are you looking for anybody specifically who may be in the sewers?
Preferably immortal.
Okay, let's do a wits and investigation for that.
Oh crap! Where did my browser go?
Where
Wits.
did your browser go?
And
That is the
wits.
investigation that we're doing.
Not that one. Go here. And do I want to get high or low on the hunger die? I never remember. I'm so sorry.
You want to get above 6 but below 10, I'm guessing, in the hunger dice.
Yeah. But I'm fine on the hunger die. I got 3 successes.
There's one particular person. They seem to have something over their shoulder. It looks like kind of like almost like a riding satchel type thing, like you would put on like a motorcycle. From the amount of that you got from that roll, it would be that you would easily be able to figure out that this is like a robbery situation. Like they've got money in there. Like maybe they robbed a bank or something, or they robbed like an ATM.
Nice. I wouldn't do anything.
What?
So, but like you said, I can gather that they probably have money in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Key's gonna probably use a few things. First of all, oh my gosh, sorry, my computer keeps freezing. Key will speak out to them and say, so you're carrying all of that by yourself?
What? Gee, who the hell
Oh
are
no,
you?
sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. And they're gonna try to use awe.
Okay.
While they're saying this.
That was a good joke. I don't care what anybody says. That was good.
Presence. Let's see. Persuasion performance. Composure and intelligence versus the user's manipulation and presence. All right. Composure and intelligence. This particular person doesn't really have much of either of those.
Darn. Who would have thought?
It was okay. So what is your manipulation and presence roll for that one?
I got. Wait, let me see.
I think you can actually just click on the actual.
I did it. I have it on
itself.
another window.
Okay.
I got 3 successes on that one because it's a 6 dice pool.
And with awe, it's sort of the supernatural attractiveness. So they kind of look at you a lot more favorably because you beat the crap out of them on that roll. So they're like, oh, wait, hold on. Are you like the contact I'm supposed to be? Are you?
Yes.
Are you the? Oh yeah. Okay.
The person that.
Yeah.
Were you not given the proper instructions?
I was told to like drop the money off like down here, but if you're here because you're supposed to pick it up, you must be early. That's probably what it is.
Also, was it my fault then?
No,
You were
no, no,
saying?
no. Like I'm supposed to drop the money off here, and then like you're supposed to come by later or whatever and pick it up. But I guess you're early, right? Is that what it is?
Yes, so you can leave the money here and head out on your way.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. And he'll like take the satchel off and he'll like hand it to you. Like, okay, you should probably just take it now or whatever. Yeah,
Yes, of course, of course. You know your way out?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
he's gonna like start climbing the ladder to get out.
Is he trying to climb the ladder to get to a different place or like to get out?
To get out.
He's gonna try. I do not know how to pronounce this because I've never used it before.
Is it one of your powers?
Yes.
Okay, let's look this up. You
I think it's
got
pronounced
Actually, hold on. I don't.
supercalifragilistic.
I want to do the forgetful mind instead.
okay.
And I want to change I want to kind of paint over the moment when he started walking up those like the stairs or the like climbing up the ladder and change his memory the moment before to think, no, the exit is down the way to the left and up that elevator or the elevator ladder. Sorry.
All right. So that would be your manipulation plus dominate. And let me just flip over to the
And
dominate. Cloud memory versus their.
what?
No,
I would
actually,
never.
hold off on that. Cloud
Oh.
memory, they are human, so that is an automatic success for you being the vampire.
Sorry, I'm not cloud memory because I'm not trying to
Oh.
make him currently. I'm doing the forgetful mind. Like I basically paint a new memory over his current memories. So I'm not trying to make him forget
Okay.
something.
Yeah, either way, it is just the rouse check for you, but because you're manipulating the squishy mind of a mortal, yeah, you automatically succeed. You don't have to do like any manipulation or dominate rolls. How's the rouse check going?
So many checks. I got a success.
Okay. What you put in the memory of? It's not actually up where they were going. It's down the sewer to another manhole cover, basically. And he's like, "Oh," he stops after he looked at you because you got his attention to cloud the memory, and he's like, "Oh, what am I thinking? No, it's not." And he climbs back down. It's not here. I have to go just down there and stuff. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, yeah. See you later. And he turns to go.
Of course. I'm gonna wait until he gets towards the end.
Okay.
And then that's when I want to use the one I don't know how to pronounce. Chemistry?
Shimmerstry, I believe.
Chemistry. Wow. Okay. Not even close.
Yeah, it is.
As a stutterer, I will say that word is not for anybody.
No.
So that is under obfuscate.
And I just rolled my rouse check as well.
Which is do one rouse check. How did you go on the rouse check? That is a thumbs up. You're doing really good on rouse checks. I don't like it.
I failed my first one. Don't say that.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, is apparently what Meatloaf says. Oh, crap. All right. So, yeah, let's do your manipulation plus obfuscate.
Okay. That is two successes.
Okay. So, what? Let's see this particular power. Brief but vivid hallucinations, distracting and drawing attention of those affected, visual, auditory, or tactile, etc. So, what hallucination are you putting into this poor soul's brain?
So is it a like these hallucinations, can they be feelings in the body as well?
Yep, tactile. Yeah.
Yeah. When he starts to turn that corner, I want him to feel as though something bites him in the face in the direction of where the ladder is, because I want him to freak out and go a different way.
All right. Like a large bite, like a wolf type thing, or like
Yeah.
an insect.
I want
Okay.
it to hurt. I want
Yeah.
him to be scared and run away.
He's like, oh, you
Because
see him like
otherwise it's not
walking fairly regularly, then you enact the power of obfuscate to, and he's like, what the, and then he like starts booking it in the other direction. He starts running.
perfect. He's gonna grab that little satchel of money, and it's like, oh, I'll like she's Key like throws it over their shoulder and is like, oh, a little thank you to the old man for letting me use his place, and just is gonna start booking it after him, because they want to feed.
Okay, so Key, you have a 2 in dexterity. He seems to be running a bit faster than you. Would you like to rouse your dexterity to make yourself faster?
Why are you trying to make me fail? Fine, you know what? He would do it. He would say, fuck it, let's go. Let's roll that. Success.
Damn it. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Okay, so the guy that's running, he seems like they're running a bit faster than you, so you force the blood into your undead limbs and you move faster than he does. The difference, ladies and gentlemen, in the home game, whoever's playing the home game, is he had a 3 dexterity, Key only had 2, but now Key has 4 and Key is moving faster. So you close the gap fairly easily. What are you going to be doing once you get to their back?
I want to trip him so he falls on his back.
That's easy enough to do.
Perfect.
He's in a
when he
panic
falls on
state.
his
He's in a panic state. He just like falls over and
can I just attack him?
if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, Dex and Brawl. Oh, wait, never mind. Dex.
What?
I just kept your character sheet. You don't actually have Brawl, so let's do
Oh,
a
I don't.
dexterity roll on that one, which is Dex of 4.
Yeah.
I just want to say something. The moral compass of our coterie, everyone.
Is hunting down some poor sap in the sewers.
What do 10s mean again?
If you get 2 10s, it doubles.
I got 2.
Yeah. Do you have any other successes beside the 10s?
One other success.
Okay, so that is 5 successes. Because the 2 10s turn into 4.
I will never roll this well again. I will never roll this well again.
He only had 2 to try to like fight you off. And are you taking a nibble? Taking a bite?
Yes.
What is your hunger at currently?
I added a hunger with the fail of the rouse, right?
Yep, at the beginning.
Then 2. Yep.
Yeah. So do you want to just take the 1? Do you want to, eat the whole
I don't want to
Capri
kill
Sun?
him.
Okay, yeah, just checking.
I want to
I need
be
to
really
know these
good. I
things.
don't
I'm the
kill him.
storyteller. So yeah, it's easy enough to get a bite, and then after that, I'm assuming you're going to just let him go because he's unconscious at this point. Like,
Oh, he is.
yeah, you.
Damn,
and
I can't use cloud memory, can I?
If you like, just prop his eyes open and be like, ugh.
Okay, hell yeah, I do that then. I'm gonna get really close too.
What
Oh
memory
my
are you gonna
god,
put
that
in?
is
I'm not trying to put in a memory. I'm just telling him to
Okay,
forget.
forget. Okay, yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna wake up in the sewers.
he's gonna think he got robbed.
You will forget everything that you saw here just now, including this with the wavy finger bit.
Go and get some creepy paper. Yeah. So you make your way to to the Dark Star after that.
Yes, with the satchel of money.
Yeah, this is gonna take up a whole chunk of the amount of conversation that we have in the second half because it's time to take a bit of a break. So come on back in about 7 minutes, everybody, and we will see you on the other side after a word from one of our sponsors. And welcome back, everyone. We are headed over to the Dark Star. All right, everybody should be there by now. Everybody's had topped up. They've been feeding, as we've seen in the first half. So, is everyone headed up to the VVIP room?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens in the the VVIP room? What's going on up there?
Say when Key, I mean on there. I'm gonna say when Key enters, Key just drops the satchel in front of the old man.
What's this?
It's a gift for letting me use the under. You taught me the way of some of the sewers where you were, and so I took a little detour because I was hungry. So this is in exchange. I don't know. You could use it for whatever.
I open it up.
There's like a whole bunch of money in there.
All right. Just be careful where you hunt in there. Yeah.
Of course, of course, of course.
The whole thing ain't
Buy
mine.
buy yourself something pretty.
At that, Sophia enters. Ooh, what are we buying?
We're not buying anything.
Oh, come on.
The
You
old
can't have
man
a bag of
the old man
cash in
puts
front of.
the satchel away.
No fun.
We'll talk.
then Viola will come in.
Antonia will just say, so just so that we've got it out of the way, has everybody eaten? Does anybody need a snack? Should I call up from downstairs?
I'm good.
Everybody good?
I'm very full.
All
Oh,
good.
good. Good, good. How about you, Violetta?
Perfectly fine.
Excellent. Good to know. Antonia sits back down.
So,
Yeah, explain this this guy or whatever.
Braden. Oh, you know Braden. Don't you remember Braden? He came here with the Toreadors to come ask if they could use our locale as a hunting ground.
Right.
Yeah, well,
And
Braden.
yeah, but why is he calling you now?
Well, he has information. He has helped us before with the Giovannis. And considering what's been happening lately, he might have some intel about that or other things that go bump in the night.
Speaking of which, I'll have a few names on the Giovanni that are currently dealing drugs within the city in a few days.
Perfect.
Right. All right.
So, shall we?
Yeah. Let's just make sure it's something, all right? Just because just because he helped you once, that don't mean he's your
Once.
friend.
Braden's trustworthy.
The old man is being cautious because nobody is trustworthy, and we all know that.
Yeah, well, I know, but trustworthy in our sense of the word. At least, he's helped me out a multitude of times. Trust me.
Have you helped him?
You know, every once in a while.
Help him back. Otherwise, he'll start to take that shit personal. That they
Yeah,
always
of course.
do.
It's a tit for tat. I mean, seriously, he's taken some of my best paintings.
All right. Well, if there isn't anything else, after you.
Lead the way, Sophia.
I lead the way.
It's a fairly quick walk over to the place where Braden hangs his smock, I guess. Hangs his paints. It's a, kind of the red brick. There we go. Man, my tongue does not want to cooperate today.
That's good.
The red brick building that we've seen in the past, where Braden has his collection of Toreador that, kind of come in and out. It has like kind of a Warhol vibe. Like some people come in, they stay for a while, they leave, they come back in a couple months, a year, etc. Are you just gonna walk straight in with everyone, or?
As we get closer, can I tell who is manning the doors?
There actually is no one manning the doors this particular evening.
That's suspicious.
The twins are not there.
Well, I think I would go into the front.
Is something wrong?
Well, the twins aren't here, which are usually, keeping an eye on those who enter, but I don't think it should be a problem.
Are there any other entrances?
There's actually several.
Yes. I'm just trying to think of whether or not it would be common for Sophia to use those entrances.
Probably not.
No.
Sophia's probably the type who would just go through the front door and make sure that everyone knew that Sophia was there.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to hang back for a second here, and I'm just going to write a quick text. And I'm going to text Braden quickly. Outside, notice the twins are gone. Any particular door? Question mark?
There's definitely, for those of you who are paying attention, it's fairly late at night. It's probably around midnight. There isn't too many people in this area. There's like a light inside, kind of one of those hanging lights that has like the metal kind of thing on it, and you can see it kind of like sway in and out with the light. And you get a text back a couple seconds later that says, "Come in." There's no like regular Toreador Braden flowery language or anything. Just a simple statement.
The front door it is. So I would say just maybe keep our guards up a little bit.
And why is that?
Usually his texts aren't this curt.
The four of you head on in. Key, eyes on them, yeah?
Antonia pulls bear spray out of her purse.
On the low, there's probably nothing to be afraid of, but just in case. And the old man is just gonna take a loop around, try to find some of those alternate entrances.
Give me where's the old man character sheet? There it is. Give me a wits and investigation.
Wits and
See if anything else would
investigation.
probably
Okay.
actually even better. Wits and larceny, which you have an extra dice in from that,
Hey.
which would definitely fall under this particular category.
Hell yeah. I knew it would come in handy. Oh, and come in handy, it does. That is 1, 2, 3 successes.
You're an old hand at this. You walk around. You're do you have like a kind of a trench coat on with like
Mm-hmm.
kind of keep it old school, hands in the pockets. You're just observing. There is a old school fire escape on the one part of the building. It could easily there's like an open window up there. Like it kind of looks like a on the second floor like a loft, like the 10-12 foot high ceilings. Um there's that. There's like a back door, one of the kind of solid metal like delivery back doors with the eye slot that you can open up and see if there's anybody back there to give the password, et cetera, et cetera. And then
Yeah.
there's like there's one that you would definitely kind of figure out like, hey, this is something that somebody could use to get in, but it's not really something that any Toreador would probably use. And it's kind of like a kind of semicircle window that's on the kind of bottom part that you'd have to kind of shimmy through a bit of
Oh.
back alley
Oh.
grime to get in there.
We're gonna be just fine. I'll begin my work now.
Are you going to be going in that way?
Yeah.
Alrighty. What was the roll on the larceny again?
Oh, 3
3 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there is a lock on it, but you've done this any number of a billion times. Standard pull out the credit card, kind of knock the latch open from the other side. The window kind of like opens outwards, folding down, and you can get in there that way.
Cool. Yep. I hop on in. I send a text on my like T9 phone that says in. Keep me posted.
You are in a basement. There's no like other than the street lights that are coming in from outside. There's no light in there. There's like a lot of not mannequin bodies, but kind of like they're kind of like mannequin bodies, but they're the kind that you can like twist the knob and like readjust the size so you can like
Mm-hmm.
make different things like different patterns and sew different things on them.
Toreador. And I just keep taking a look around, keeping both my eyes and my ears open.
Give me a wits and investigation.
Okay.
And with the text for everyone else, will you proceed in at that point?
Yes, I will lead them through the front door.
This
Antonia will
place,
follow.
everyone else
So
follow?
Violetta.
And Key gets a thumbs up. All right, so this is radically different from the last time you were here, Sophia. Everything is everywhere. Like before, there was certain kind of blocked off sections, like somebody would have an easel set up, and you would definitely be able to tell that that everyone would know that that specific spot is for that like particular artist, and there doesn't seem to be any like sectioned off areas anymore. Now it's just sort of like a scatter shot of everything. Like um there seems to be like clay bits where the painters would be, and there's like paint on monitors where you knew that like a digital artist would have worked on their stuff, and there's like it's like different bits of fabric pretty much strewn all over the place. And Braden is sitting in a beanbag chair, which is weird, in the middle of it. And he has like a large goblet in his hand, and he's drinking from it, and he's like, "What do you think?"
Oh, this is your work then.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of. I think someone was trying to send a message.
It definitely looks that way.
Message received. I don't know what the message is, but somebody came in and trashed the place.
Any ideas?
No,
None at all.
none.
He didn't leave an actual message anywhere?
If you want to help find it, you're more than welcome.
I think Antonia is going to send a message back to the old man saying, you might want to get up here. Not an emergency, but you might want to come up.
I am going to be. I'm going to take out my flip phone. Thank you. Um,
A lot of
and
flip
I am.
phones in this coterie.
There's
I
a
don't
lot of
understand
old
all
people in
these.
this thing too.
How dare you call me
How
old?
dare.
I'm going to open up
Sophia,
my phone. Thank you. And I'm going to text Stanislava. I'm going to say I might have a few names about one of the families here in a few days, and then dot dot dot. Also, the Rose's place was trashed.
Sophia is going to use Sense the Unseen.
Ooh. Let's
I
click
guess.
on over to that with the old Demiplanes aspects. Nope. Sense the Unseen. That's what I wanted. That is a wits plus aspects or resolve in aspects, whichever one happens to be higher.
I'm going to do Wits and Aspects.
Okay.
That's 6 successes.
Ooh.
I think 2 of them are crits.
Did you roll on Demiplane?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it'll probably just let you know. So 2 of them were, that is a critical success. All right. So wits plus aspects. Okay. So Sophia blinks a few times, willing the supernaturalness of her blood into her senses, and you can see patterns here that no one else had been able to see. Part of what you're seeing is someone kind of like infrared type of thing, like kind of the predator from the movie Vision, where it's like you can kind of see certain things are moving around, and some things are kind of reddish, some things are green, and you wander over to where the digital artists would have been, and there's like it's almost an under pattern of the paint, if you know what I mean when I say
Yes.
that. And it looks like an anarchy symbol, which, for everyone playing the home game, is the Bruja clan symbol, which is turned upside down. Or the anarchy symbol is turned upside down. It's the Bruja symbol, whichever, you know.
The rest of you just hear Sophia go, fucking Bruja.
What was that?
It's the Bruja.
My friends who gave me the chain?
The ones that were supposed to come back tonight?
Possibly.
Oh,
Most likely, yes.
I mean, it might not be the same ones. It's not like they're all, one hive mind or anything like that.
They might as well be. Trash tends to proliferate together.
Old man, you got that text
Yeah.
saying to come upstairs. Are you going upstairs?
I'm gonna take a look around first, and then I'll head upstairs.
All right. Give me a wits and investigation roll.
Okay.
Litigation.
Only one success.
That is, you don't see anything out of sorts. It seems like everything is cluttered down in the basement. Like there's piles of stuff and boxes and various papers here and there, like a work table. But it doesn't seem that it's anything out of sorts from what it would regularly kind of look like.
Okay. Then I'll head upstairs after that.
Once you get to the top of the stairs, because it seems to be clear to you that no one has actually gone down here, at least in the last day or so, there's a piece of paper that's folded, kind of letter sized, and there's a knife stuck through it, and it's attached to the door.
First I will take a look at the knife.
It's a kind of standardish Bowie knife.
Okay. And then I'll take a look at the note.
It says, "Watch your back."
I turn around.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Played enough video games. I know how that works.
And it's signed down at the bottom in like ridiculously fancy lettering, like calligraphy. C-O with C, a large C with a small O, and then a large C.
I'm gonna fold that up, and I'm just gonna put that in my pocket. And then I'll head in.
Everyone else sees the old man kind of open a door. Like the place has been trashed, so there's like a bit of like kind of push that you have to go for the door. There's like a bunch of rubbish and broken things that you have to kind of push out of the way.
What the hell is this?
Oh, apparently our Bruja friends have come stopped by for a bit of rearranging.
They're not friends. That would imply that they're all of the same species as we are.
And they might
Most of
not
us
be the
are.
same ones from yesterday.
Right. Sorry, you met Bruja yesterday? Someone fill me in. I do love
No.
gauze.
Well, let me tell you what
Yeah,
happened.
no. So, Sophia. No. Why don't you tell us what happened, Brayden? Because you called Sophia here. So why don't you tell us what
See,
messes you've been making?
I don't actually stay here. This is just where I do art. I got here this evening and it was in its current state.
When were you here last before that?
I don't know. It's been a few days. I sleep around.
Don't you dare. But
How long? How long?
It's been a couple of days.
But was anybody here? I mean,
Two.
there's the studio is always filled with people working on knickknacks and things.
I sent them all home. They wanted to
You
clean it. Right now, it's kind of a performance piece. Let's be honest.
That is true. That is very true.
Am I to
Ooh, we could
assume
put
that
up
you
some
don't
crime
believe in
scene tape.
security?
Why would I need security? We're kindred.
Mm.
So there's evidence. So someone
Probably.
could potentially charge something. And so people like me won't come in here and think you're just being negligent.
Why would anyone
That's why.
destroy this place?
I don't know. Why did someone come in here and destroy this place now?
You do to piss off the Bruja.
I mean, anything really? Like,
To be fair, the Bruja abhor us, so it could have been just anything.
This is targeted.
who
This
knows?
isn't
They're probably
random.
still angry about Carthage. Who gives a fuck?
Too true. Too true.
This is targeted. Okay? So I doubt it's just some little squabble that happened a few fucking thousand years ago. Have you had any contact with anyone who might be Bruja? Or do you know anyone who would have? I don't
Constantly.
know.
All the time.
Constantly. Wow, that really doesn't
I
label it
interact
down.
with all of the clans.
It's what we do.
Would you know anyone that would have any sort of motive to do this?
I can't think of any, honestly.
I don't know if you can think at all.
Now.
That's rude.
Why did you
Honesty
call
tends
us
to
here?
be.
Well, he called me.
I called
Technically.
Sophia because there's a bit of an explanation that I need to give. You see, Sophia, and he gets up off the beanbag chair because it's probably kind of rude to be having that particular conversation there. You see, I did let you know something the last time you were here.
Yes.
I wouldn't join the guild that I am in.
You said as much. And I'm still kind of rather confused as to why, but
See, they're not really nice people.
Sonia just kind of snickers under her breath.
They're mean. Oh no. Who would thought Kindred would be mean?
They
go on, Brayden.
They are, let's just say, former Sabat for the most part.
Oh.
Pardon?
They're former Sabat for the most part.
Speak up again.
You would think his Missy would probably have a spare ear laying around somewhere.
Oh no, she
I
heard
can-
you.
Yes, I can put one onto you if you keep it up now. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Prepare yourself, dear. It's going to be intense.
Did they mention any specific bloodline that they are a part of?
No. They're just,
Do they
they used to be Toreador and Trib. Ugh. Gosh.
Did they mention any pack that they were with? Or around in what area that they proliferated in?
Southern United States, I believe. I think they had something to do with what was it? Atlanta? Back when that
Hmm,
happened, that unpleasantness.
good to know. Now,
Hmm.
any specific names? They were involved in a sec war, correct?
Yes.
Any specific names that they go by?
Well, this particular pack was the ironically referred to as the artistes.
Hmm.
Lovely.
Can I clock that T? And would I know anything about them?
What is your intelligence in occult? Or do you have that
Wait,
particular lore sheet?
I do have sect war veteran.
Yes. That name does ring a bell, but it's not like super well known. They kind of tried to keep their activities to a minimum,
Mm,
at least in the public sphere of Kindred Society.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, you don't want any part of these this guild.
But Brayden, then why would you be a part of this guild?
I owed some favors.
Mm.
Ah,
That's always how that works, isn't it?
It is.
Mm-hmm. How very unfortunate for you. Tell me, did they mention anything about why they moved from Atlanta, Georgia to Vancouver?
Something about the Sabbat not being there anymore.
Hmm. Have they ever mentioned anything about their humanity? Do they look sickly pale to you? Do they not blush? Do you know anything about their feeding habits?
No, and not really, no.
What do you mean by not really?
Well, I've never actually seen any of them feed, but I don't think that, now that I think about it, I don't think any of them have wanted to feed near me.
Do you know if they have engaged in Volderi? Since they are a former pack.
Probably. So you were saying
So
something
you
about
believe right now.
chains.
Key, show them the chain you so graciously obtained.
My best friend bracelet,
Yes, that one.
this one, and they just like kind of shake it a little bit on their wrist.
May I?
Me what?
He's like, he kind of reaches out to your hand.
They kind of just plop their wrist on your hand. Yes.
This is, I can make you a better one if you want.
There's something to be said about having a new best friend give you something of theirs. If you want to be best friends too, you can make me one as well. I can wear it on this wrist.
I'll make you a deal. I will make you a chain, but you have to wear it around your neck for me.
He's gonna like look at Sophia.
To balance out the composition, dear. 2 wrists full of chains. You need some asymmetry.
How about 2 bracelets?
How about one long bracelet that you put on and then kind of twist it over and then put on again?
Deal. And they like put out their hand for a handshake, but they purposely like keep their pinky inside.
That's weird. He shakes your hand.
like he kind of like rubs the inside of his hand a little bit with the pinky before letting go.
Your friends are
Okay,
very
deal. I will
strange,
basically have 3
Sophie.
best friend bracelets. Now
They are
all I
very
need is a
odd.
little anklet for Violet.
You're not going to get anything from me.
I will
And
get
I'm
it
just
one
going
day.
to start texting Slava.
Right. So, what is it? I mean, what do you need help, Brayden?
If you can somehow get me out of this guild, that would be super. But I don't
They
know if
discussed anything. Oops.
they haven't discussed anything necessarily, but their art is Sabat
Revealing.
like.
Yes.
Do you have any of that art laying around?
Oh no, not here.
No.
Definitely not here.
No.
Absolutely not.
Do
Do
you have
you
pictures of the art?
No. That would also be fairly Masquerade breachy.
do you
Right.
think maybe the targeting of your studio here, your space, was because of the guilds that you're in?
Potentially.
Because I'm sure that you're aware that any of the Bruja are probably would be just as unhappy about the idea of a Sabbat group here as the Camarilla is, or as you are, or as I am.
Possibly. But the Bruja are mostly anarch.
There's a
Yes, but
difference.
but they still don't like the Sabbat.
Yes, there is a bit of a difference.
Yes, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
you are the company you keep.
I couldn't have said that any better myself.
I feel like I'm being read right now. Out of character, I'm being read.
Doesn't have to be about you. This time.
Yep.
The old man looks to Braden and asks, so you say you mingle with everybody who's everybody, am I right?
Yeah.
Does do the initials COC mean anything to you?
How so?
I'm asking you.
They could mean something, but what is the context?
If someone wanted to tell you something or send you a message.
I'm gonna give a quick roll to see if he would be able to figure that out. This was kind of cryptic. If these guys want to send you a message.
My man has like 3 brain cells, and 2 of them he
Yeah.
rented out.
I'm doing my full like Columbo. Just one more.
Just one more thing. Just as the old man's about to turn around and leave, turn back around.
I should go. Just one more thing.
Oh my god, Perry Mason?
Yeah.
Matlock's on. Okay. He rolled fairly well for that, so it's like, I suppose that could mean Church of Cain.
Do I know about that?
Yes.
Do I
Tell
know
me
about
I know
that?
about that.
Would I know about that?
Yeah.
What do
we know about the
occult
church?
rating of everybody? Let me just double check here. And one occult.
Goose egg,
Sophia.
baby.
No
Pain.
occult for Antonia. No for the old man, and 1 for Key. Okay, everybody who has occult, give me an occult and intelligence roll.
May we surge? May I surge, please?
You can surge if you
Thank you.
want.
Sorry.
Key,
I
do you
would like
want
to,
Key?
yes.
Key, do you want to
What?
surge? Do you want to risk another
I
Rose check?
I can't roll, right? Because I don't have a cult, right?
If you want to, it would just be straight up intelligence.
Okay.
How do I
So,
surge
so what am
again?
I rolling if I have a cult?
Intelligence and occult.
I have 4 with 3 crits.
Intelligence.
Antonia's not going to roll because she's a baby and very likely her sire didn't bother telling her about this because she didn't think it was going to be an issue.
Am
I
I
have
the
one
drama?
success.
Am I the drama?
I also got 1 success.
Okay.
I don't have a cult, but I got 1 itty bitty success.
So Antonia didn't roll. Key, Sophia, and the old man all got 1 success each. And then Violetta, to double check what you just said, that is 4 successes, and 3 of them, these 3 were crits.
Yeah.
So that'd be 4, 5, 6 successes. Okay, so
Am I the drama?
yes, yes, you are.
Always.
So Violetta, you recognize that name. The Church of Cain was kind of a thing in the Sabbat, but now it's perhaps becoming its own thing outside of the Sabbat, like another sect that is being organized by people who believe in the Dark Father.
And I'm just going to say this out loud. I'm just like, there's nothing worse than a Canaanite that has to cover their own fucking tracks.
Come again.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Masquerade, we all cover our tracks.
No, not in that sense. So, little history lesson for everyone that doesn't know. The Church of Cain used to be affiliated strongly with the Sabbats. They are a bunch of they're a bootleg religion that basically believes in the Dark Father Cain, that he's going to rise up, that basically they are spawns of Cain and children of Cain. And now they are trying to whitewash over their history and say that they are secular and independent, and that they are their own faction that is independent of the Sabbat and the Camarilla, but that's a fucking lie, in my opinion.
Okay, so what would they be doing here if they were here?
That is a really great question, considering the fact that I thought most of the Sabbat had fucked off or fucking died by now.
Right. And if this splinter faction isn't Sabbat, what's their MO?
Imagine if you were dealing with someone that believed the same things that the Sabbat did, but didn't call themselves Sabbat.
But they
Conversion on a mass scale.
but they still get up to Sabbat shit.
Essentially.
Right. The old man pulls out the note and the Bowie knife, and he says, "I found this in your door over there." And he takes that note and puts it down on the ground in front of the beanbag chair and stabs it into to the floor. And he
I,
says, "Don't call us again."
You can always call me, dear.
of course.
I'm gonna walk forward towards him. I'm gonna lay a gentle hand on his shoulder. Our harsh words are behind us now. And I need you to act like a friend and tell me everything you know in the future about the little group that you're gallivanting around with.
That's going to take probably more time than what we have.
Would you like to live?
For what we have tonight, I can explain. I can send a note along with Sophia at some point.
I'm going to pass over my business card. Please keep in contact with me as this is urgent.
Very well.
I'll remind you that this affects your life too, or what may remain of it. And she just pats his shoulder before walking away.
Well, I'm glad she didn't kill you outright.
That makes two of us.
So, if I'm not to join your guild, because that seems like an absolutely horrid idea once it's all been explained here, are there any guilds that we trust?
No.
No.
So how rampant is this sabbatism, like the kind that you have in your guild, in the other guilds?
I
That
wouldn't
you would
say
have.
necessarily sabbatism, but they're not exactly the most trustworthy of kindred.
They're Toreador. Of course they're not the very. What I'm saying though is there do you know of there being more of this bullshit in the other guilds?
I don't believe so.
If you don't believe so, then we're just going to have to do some investigation. Just in case. Because, Sophia, if you decide to join a guild that is very Sabbat like, we are going to have some very big problems. And we want to make sure you're safe. But we also, the lot of us, I think we can all agree that we don't necessarily want to be, I don't know, doing that Sabbat shit.
Antonia, you know, if I had the choice, I would rather just not join a guild. I would rather not, but circumstances as they are. I'm going to have to choose one of them.
We can investigate. I trust that between the rest of us and yourself, we can investigate, I hope. And
Yes.
Tony just looks at everybody. Are we agreed? We do some investigation into these guilds to stop Sophia from joining something that's gonna get the lot of us blood hunted, killed, whatever the hell it may be. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, creating a short list would be quite helpful.
Perfect.
Sabbat.
Well, I should probably, I suppose, clean this up.
Yes, well,
How
good luck with that.
imperative is it that you do that?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
should probably clean it up before I get more artists in here. So, pretty imperative.
How would you feel? How would you feel about closing down for a few days?
Oh God. Oh,
That would
why?
that would affect my bottom line.
It would affect your bottom line, yes, but otherwise we might lose precious evidence. Unless you can manage to sift through all of this and piece
Oh,
together things on your own.
no, I'm not
No,
an
no,
investigator.
no.
And that
Maybe
being
you should close down for a few days.
the case, Sophia, I might need a place to crash for a few days then.
Of course.
Hmm.
We can have a pajama party.
Oh, and we can watch movies.
Yes, all the old classics. It'll be a scream.
It's at that point, the old man, you get a text.
That says what?
That says, need your investigation abilities.
Who's it
Underneath
from?
underneath that it says red alert. Underneath that it says bring your friend. You don't recognize the number.
Huh. Okay. Um. So you're gonna shut down. You're then gonna crash with her.
Yes.
We could take a look at this space. Uh, maybe tonight, tomorrow night, over the next few days.
Yes. I can are you leading the investigation?
I could help.
He like hands over a ridiculous key that is attached to a like kind of hunk of wood, like kind of like you would do if you were
Like a
like handing something a bathroom key, like
yeah, yeah. I say, right, and he just tucks it in. Key, we have to go. We're gonna have we got a thing.
I love things.
Things are good,
Things are great. Do they have bracelets?
probably.
Perfect.
and you're all leaving, I'm assuming.
Antonia's going to turn to Key and the old man and just say, I know this goes without saying, and I know that you two are you two, but please just be careful. Things are getting very weird, and I don't like it.
I was about to tell you the exact same thing.
Will
And I
do.
was about to tell both of you that weird is good. I've been trying to tell you guys this for a while and it's still not sticking.
Okay, I used the wrong word then. Maybe not weird.
No, it's weird.
Okay.
And I go,
Okay.
and I go.
So as everyone departs from Braden's artist conclave area, that is a good spot to end this particular episode. As the old man gets another text with an address that's is the address of Alexander Industries. But we're ending this particular episode. So thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for any bits or subscriptions you've sent our way. It is always appreciated. With the shock reaction, like so we're do a quick round table of everybody to let everybody know where you are, who you are, what you're doing, etc., etc. And let's start over here in our usual position with Elaine.
Hello, my name is Alan. I have been the old man. I am a tabletop streamer and local stand-up in the Vancouver area. You can find me playing D&D at Quest Keep, wherever you find cool things like that, and mainly Twitch and YouTube and Instagram. Plus, I have my own things on the way. I keep saying that, and it keeps being true. So keep staying tuned.
And Chris.
Hello, I am Chris, aka D&D Imposter, aka the lovely Key who had never heard a soul. I actually want to make all of these bracelets one day. I think I'm gonna like do it. And then I'm gonna meet Michaela in person and gift Michaela an anklet because we will have matching anklets. in this world or the other. Anyways, you can find me in the first ever, by this time that this is coming out, the first ever all Latina table for Werewolf. That will be out on Bad House RPG, where I play Eva Campos. And also, I am the game master for Tabletop Tempest, first ever game for an all immigrants and children of immigrants table, playing the Masks TTRPG. Think of the movie Atlantis without the white colonialism. So that's super fun. So be on the lookout for both of those.
And up above me here is Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna. I go as Hyrule Gardner on most of the socials, and you will find me here playing vampire and other World of Darkness related things. And go follow all of these people's projects. They are amazing. And that's it for me.
And next up is Monica.
Hello, Monica here, having been playing your frilly Toreador, Sophia. But you can find me at Monica_M_art across all other social media. Check out my graphic novels, Don Quixote, Rise of the Night. And now I can officially say Don Quixote, Flight of the Witch, coming out September 3rd. You can also find my artwork in Darrington Press's Guardians of Matrimonia, coming out later this year. And in the Kids on Bikes second edition. So check it all out. And if you need commissions, check me out on social media.
And last but certainly not least, up there in the upper left-hand corner from what you're looking at right now is Michaela.
Am I the drama? Is it me? Hi, I am Michaela. I have been playing Violet Tremblay, who is definitely a Samitsi, who is not at all affiliated with the Sabbat. Trust you me. You can find me. I'm being judged. You can find me on Twitter at cosmic_Dazai. And you can find me on Instagram because I had to change my name to Natalie_Bonin Parts because I do drag if you are in the DC area. I do things and occasionally drag things say, hey, she does good work, and then I say my makeup shit, but thank you.
And on that note, I'm Storyteller Steve. So if you want to help support the channel, if you are watching us on Twitch, you can follow us for free. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can subscribe for free. But if you have a couple of bucks kicking around, if you're on Twitch, you can subscribe for a couple of bucks. And if you're on YouTube, you can become a member for a couple of dollars. And if you're a member on YouTube, you can actually get access to a bunch of our stuff free. So if you're watching this as our just uploaded to YouTube in public, you can probably watch the next episode for a couple of dollars. And that helps out everybody on screen. We share the money around. Or you can join us on Spotify. We just went on Spotify not too long ago. All of the episodes from the first season at this point are on Spotify. Check us out. Give us a rating, throw us a like or whatever it is on Spotify. I don't even know anymore. Or you can go to our Patreon, which for a couple of bucks, you can watch the episodes early and you can help us out there. Again, all the money shared with all the people. Or you can go to our merch store and buy stuff like this shirt, which says the Meat Sea, which is the correct way of saying that particular clan. And you can get a bunch of different things that say the Meat Sea on it. You can get coasters, you can get mugs, you can get like water bottles, you can get shower curtains. And if you take a picture of all the stuff that you have in your apartment, everything the Meat Sea, send it in to us, send it to Cosmic Dazai on all the social medias, and we'll have Michaela judge a contest and see, if you have used the Meat Sea stuff correctly. If you're not, we'll probably just, send you a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I am Storyteller Steve. These are my players. We will see you next time. when we find out why they're going to Alexander Industries. Have a good night, everybody.